I know that I'm on the ladder, and I know I fall off the ladder, and I know I break my neck. Who am I with? I'm on this side. You? You have a father on the other side. Fell off a ladder. Broke his neck? His head? Right here. Yeah? Okay. Your dad's here. Okay? He gives me a badge, and I know he's in the fire department. I know this. So I know your dad's coming forward like that, and he wants to come forward to say hello. Do you have a birthday coming up, darling? He wants to say happy birthday to you, okay? Because I know it's coming up, and that's why your dad's coming in, okay? He wants you to know he feels good. He feels well. Okay? This is what he's making me do. So he was a fun guy, was he not? Okay, because he's like doing that. So I know he feels really good. Yeah, and I want to say, too, he would have made a big deal. He would have made a big deal for your birthday as well. So it wasn't that he would have not acknowledged your birthday. Can you understand? Yes. Does that make sense? Yes, because your dad comes in like that. And so I know that he could never let this opportunity today go by without saying happy birthday to his daughter. Okay? So I know that. And I want to say very loved in the community. And I want to say very loved in his fire department. Would that make sense? Because he makes me aware of the being very involved and very, very, very loved and very acknowledged in the fire department. Would that make sense for you? Perfect, because I know that that's very, very important. I want to say there's something on your wall or something with his name or something. I want to say there's some type of a certificate or something in his honor that's on the wall. Would that make sense for you?
They gave him his radio and stuff from the fire department.
Oh, is it on the wall?
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect, because I know that has to do with him, yeah? So he knows. Yeah, and he also wants to talk about his good-looking picture of him in his little captain outfit, yeah? And he's got his badge, and he's got his hat. Do they have hats? He's giving me a hat. There's a hat, right? Yeah, and it's in the house as well. Yeah, and I also want to say that many people in the family would have that same picture. Would that make sense? Because I feel like that, too, because he's making me aware that it's in this house, and it's also in this house, and it's also in this house. Would that make sense? Because he loves it. And he wants to say thank you to the whole family for honoring him with that photograph and honoring that. He wants to talk about how family was the most important thing to this gentleman. Would that make sense for you? I know your dad was really into family. I know that sounds kind of a corny thing to kind of say, but not every dad is. But this dad is. This dad is into his family and really into his daughter. Okay, so I don't know if you were the special one.
I'm the youngest.
The youngest. So I was too. So he just makes me aware of that, yeah? And I want to say that who keeps his fire suit? Who has his fire suit? Someone has his, yeah, because he's fire suit. I can't think of, see my words.
There's other firemen too.
Huh?
My brother and his son.
I'm sorry?
My brother and his son are firemen.
Okay, but yeah, okay. So, okay, I don't know about that one, but I just want to talk about the suit. So I know someone has his suit because he's talking about it, yeah? And I want to say it's very cared for. And I just know that that's very important for him, yeah? And I also want to say it's been pulled out before. Is there grandchildren in the family?
Yes.
Yeah, because I want to say somebody would have tried it on or something. Would that make sense? I feel somebody, yeah? Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, good, because he's talking about that. So he's talking about somebody actually trying on his outfit by one of the grandkids or something like that, because they're drawing me to grandkids. So would that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. So please let him know that he knows. So it's a way for your dad to let the grandkids know that he's around them too, okay? All right, because I just want to mention that because he just tells me that, so I know that. And is there also somebody going into school, though? Is somebody in your family going into school or going into college or something? Yes. Yeah, because he wants to say, like that, okay? Because he wants to talk about that. Would that be one of the grandkids?
My daughter.
Your daughter, okay, his granddaughter. Yeah, okay, perfect, because he's, so please let her know Grandpa approves, okay? Good job, okay? And he also wants her to be very careful with the boys, okay? So she must be quite a looker or something, yes? Because he's a keep an eye. Okay, so he just wants to say, but he's fun like that, isn't he? Okay, yeah. I also want to talk about, he has a couple other buddies on the other side. So I know he would have had some friends on the other side because they're coming forward here. Yeah, and I don't know if your dad liked a beer or something like that, but they're kind of coming in like that. Somebody must have done some type of a cheering for them when they passed or something, because there is this acknowledgement that he's making me aware of like a clinking, like a celebration with some beer or drink or something like that. Would that make sense for you? No. Okay, so I'm wrong about that. Who else on the other side do you know that somebody would have done that for? Because there's somebody's coming forward that wants to talk about the celebration or
They do a flag ceremony.
Oh, okay. Would you happen to know if any of them would have had anything with drinks afterwards or something? Like, I just feel the guys getting together.
They had meetings, the fire guys, they got the breakfast.
Well, you know, they probably had a couple drinks there. But it's okay. You wouldn't know that, but that's okay. But it's just what he makes me feel. So I don't know if you feel comfortable, because if you would state that to somebody in the fire department, they would know, because I feel that's like a message for them. Does that make sense? I just want to talk about that. And so, and I just know that he was very loved, very much. And I know your mother is here. Is that correct? Okay. Okay. So here. Okay. So hang on here. All right. Was your mother like a Susie Baker?
Yes.
Thank you, because she's coming in here as a Susie Baker, like Susie Cakes Baker, like that kind of, like really good. Like you could package that stuff and sell it. Like that's how she's coming in. Would that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect, because she's coming in like that. Really a traditional marriage. Would that make sense?
Yes.
And that's how it worked. It worked so well like that. Would that make sense? So I know Mom is coming in as well. So Mom is coming in here. She's coming forward as far as the baking. You would know this very much about her, but the special kind of baking, like super good, right? Okay, and sweets. Could you understand? Because the Susie Cakes is sweets. It's not like lasagna. You know, not that she couldn't make that, but I'm talking about that. You would know it. And would you also understand having those recipes?
Yes.
Thank you, because your mom wants you to know that she's aware of you having those recipes, okay? Of the sweets, too. Yeah?
Yes.
It makes sense? Okay. Okay, terrific. And I just want to say, like, your mom comes forward as really kind of, I feel like a little kind of like simple, like she's not like high maintenance. Would that make sense? Because I just feel like I'm really easy to be with. Does that make sense? I just feel really easy to be with. I'm not like real dramatic or problematic, or, you know, if it's not drama, it's not me. You know, I don't feel like that. I feel very much like easygoing, like easy peasy and kind of, yeah? Makes sense? Okay, fantastic. And I don't know if your mother would also be having a birthday coming up as well. Would you know that?
She had a birthday passed,
Okay, just recently?
a couple months ago.
Yeah, okay, because she just makes me aware here. So I just want to talk about that, because she tells me that. And so I just want to say that. And please know your mother's coming forward. Please know your father's coming forward. Know they're together. Okay, they come in together. And I also just know that your dad is also with a couple buddies over there, as well, as he makes me aware of, yeah? And I want to say that there's still talk about him, because he wants you to know that there's still talk about him, yeah? Because he wants you to know he's got his ears everywhere, yeah? So he hears it all, okay? So please know that, all right? So I'll leave you with that, okay? Good? Okay, all right.